Before I start this video, I would like to give a massive shout out to my Patreons, and if you would like to join my Patreon, please check the link in the description below.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerdden here once again, and in today's video I'm going to be covering a Reddit leak on, obviously, Reddit for Doctor Who, and this is for the future of Doctor Who that isn't just compromised to the 60th anniversary specials, the 3 specials which are meant to be happening next year. This is meant to be covering Series 14 and a little bit beyond that. But before I want to get into that, I just want to say, thank you very much for all the support on the channel. I apologise for the little gaps between uploads recently. I've been busy with work and uni work as well. And I have been very unwell in between all of that. So, yeah, thank you all for the support. And, with that being said, let's get into this video and look at what is going on in the Reddit Doctor Who sphere. But it is always worth noting that these leaks you should take with a pinch of salt. Because you never know. They could be true, but a lot of times there's a lot of fan fiction out there. So let's get into it. Okay, so from r/Doctor Who News, the Bridge specials plus Season 1 onwards, Doctor Who (2023) onwards. Hello everyone, I have a lot of information to share about the upcoming Disney Plus / Bad Wolf era of Doctor Who, starring David Tennant as the 14th Doctor, Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor, and an unconfirmed performer as the 16th Doctor. First of all, you might notice that I refer to Season 1 in the title of this post. That is because Disney Plus and Bad Wolf have designed to completely rebrand the show in a similar way to 2005 and will now be referring to every series onward as a season, with a new numbering. Each season will consist of 8 episodes of about 60 minutes runtime, and there will be a holiday special every year too, so we'll get 9 episodes each year, which is good. The 3 specials to feature the 14th Doctor as portrayed by the majestic David Tennant, and Donna Noble, played by the hysterical Catherine Tate, face off against an old adversary played by Neil Patrick Harris, known as the Toymaker. Throughout the 3 specials, the first will feature the character Beat the Meep, who is sure to become a fan favourite, who is voiced by BAFTA-winning actress Miriam Margolyes. And the second special will feature the Doctor travelling to the Shadow Proclamation as he tries to deduce why he has returned to his old face and why Donna has her memories back. As he, so I've completely missed that line. Okay, so this second special shall also feature Bonnie Langford as Melanie Bush, a classic companion who will reprise her role in these last 2 specials as a reminder of the Doctor's past. The second special will feature the reveal of the Toymaker, with Neil Patrick Harris malevolently displaying his glee as he turns the Earth into the world of chaos. The final special shall be broadcast on the Friday the 24th of November, coinciding with Black Friday, and will be a commentary on consumerism and political aggression. The third special will prominently feature Ncuti Gatwa's iteration of the Time Lord, as the 14th Doctor enters the realm of the Toymaker and aces their past and prospective future. The episode shall also feature appearances from Billie Piper, obviously playing Rose Tyler, Gemma Redgrave as Kate Stewart, Ingrid Oliver as Osgood, Freema Agyeman as Martha Jones, and Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor. At the conclusion of the special, David Tennant will say goodbye to Donna, with her once more forgetting her memories of the Doctor, and feature a tear-jerking scene featuring Wilfred Mars, played by Bernard Cribbins, in a phenomenal posthumous scene. Whilst the specials are fan-pleasing and wildly entertaining, the key themes of those are nostalgia and letting go of the past. Russell T Davies has taken inspiration from Chris Chibnall's conclusive epic, The Power of the Doctor, specifically for the Guardians of the Edge scenes, and Gatwa's appearance will have a similar concept there. Ncuti Gatwa's debut holiday special will take place on present-day Earth, which I'm guessing is being filmed right now, and will of course introduce His new companion, as played by Millie Gibson, Ruby Sunday is a sixth former living with her bereaved father and his boyfriend in Cardiff. She is at crossroads with her life, and she doesn't know what she wants. She is alone. She's lonely in school, and she is stressed about exams that she hasn't revised for. However, one day her life finds direction and purpose when she starts to notice suspicious antics in the local area. And this is where the Doctor enters the scene as a flamboyant, bold, confident individual who knows exactly who he is and helps to guide Ruby throughout her life. This relationship with a companion has not been seen in the current era of Doctor Who, with there being no romantic aspect, not even a parental aspect. More likely that it is going to be two great friends helping each other throughout time and space. Ruby is going to be portrayed as a neurodiverse with a doctor showing her that there's nothing wrong with her and that her perception of the world, though unique, is just as valid as everyone else's. One of the serials for the new series will explore the sexuality of the Doctor. The Doctor will be portrayed in a similar way to Sherlock Holmes in Billy Wilder's The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes, with the Doctor being attracted to someone of the same sex, but insecurity with their sexual frame of reference prevents them from being consummated. The story will be set in America during the early half of the 20th century, which will have similar elements to Stephen Moffat's The Girl in the Fireplace. I'm guessing they're saying that there are going to be themes of like the time traveler's wife where they don't meet the right order and the Doctor outlives the person that they fall in love with, which would be a theme to definitely come back to. Another serial will have two parts, which will explore the troubles of Ireland during the 1970s, with details still being finalised, but Russell does wish to show the racism in the United Kingdom during this period, partially why he cast a non-white actor during the role, highlighting England's colonialism of other countries. Filming for the serial will occur in either Dublin or Belfast during next year, with Brendan O'Carroll, Rob Brydon, Lee Mack, and Brendan Gleeson being eyed for supporting roles. Gleeson's role will be reminiscent of his role in the film The Guard, with him playing a politically incorrect member of the RUC/the Garda called Domhnall, and O'Carroll will play the role of a radio broadcaster called Cormac O'Glyan, who will be a controversial radio show called The Irish Air Zone, with his son taking an interest too. One of the episodes is currently about cancel culture and will feature an antagonist. I'm guessing they've misworded that. Known as the Hammers, with Kevin Jones playing a comedic supporting role as a Andrew Tate-like men's guru, and Sarah Silverman as a women's right activist. Okay, I don't know how they could work that into an episode of Doctor Who, but I don't know, a very interesting concept. As you will notice, this new era has a number of international locations and big name guest stars. This is due to the increased budget from Disney Plus, as well as big name interest from people who want to work with Russell T Davies. One of these big names will be the 16th Doctor, who will appear in the second season, with the plan being a surprise regeneration during one of the end of the episodes, which is very interesting. I mean, if they had a surprise regeneration, I would love that. I mean, there were talks about that with Jodie Whittaker's regeneration. I would actually love to see that happen on screen. But at the same time, I want to see a lot of Ncuti Gatwa's incarnation already, so I don't want to be thinking about the 16th Doctor just yet. The big names in the talks for this new incarnation are wide and vast, due to Russell not being entirely sure what interpretation he wants to go for the new Doctor. The closing episodes for the series will revolve around a far more grounded situation, with a time loop taking place on present-day Earth between parts of the UK, with commentary focusing on the divide between the north and south of the UK. For instance, the trio of antagonists leading this serial are a set of businessmen who will appear throughout the series. The first is a northern Tory MP, Mikey Bagshaw, played by Peter Kay, who might as well be redeeming himself in the eyes of Whovians, obviously playing the Absorbloff, but Obviously, he doesn't need to redeem himself because I love that episode anyway. The second is a greasy champagne socialist, Daniel Turns, played by David Mitchell, who is well known for stuff like The Peep Show. And the last is a transatlantic political distributor called Nigel Arupi, who will be played by Danny DeVito. I am sure this is a great series of adventures, and I am looking forward to you all enjoying them. Now, I'll be honest, the first part of the leak, talking about the 60th anniversary, does seem fairly reasonable. Because obviously, yeah, we know that the 14th Doctor is played by David Tennant, and obviously Donald Noble is coming back, and all that good stuff. And there has been rumours of Bonnie Langford returning for the 60th anniversary, or Series 14, for whatever part she has to play in the Russell T Davies era. She did have a brief appearance in The Power of the Doctor, and it does seem like, yeah, okay, there is a setup for her reappearance in this new era. And obviously, yeah, Neil Patrick Harris has been the Celestial Toymaker. It does kind of make a lot of sense. But in terms of appearances, okay, Gemma Redgrave as Kate Stewart, I think that would be an amazing casting. Obviously, you know, yeah, okay, amazing casting. Obviously, yeah, she has already been cast as Kate Stewart over 10 years ago, but to have her back, it would make a lot of sense. Freema Agyeman as Martha Jones. Yes, I would love to see Martha come back. Billy Piper as Rose Tyler. I don't think there could be anything else to add to her story, but unless all of these names that have been brought up are just cameos to represent the Doctor's past, which would be a unique way of bringing people back without explaining why they look a little bit older than they did like 10 years ago. Which would be, yeah, you know, it would definitely be a unique way of bringing people back, without doing the traditional time travel way, similar to the Guardians of the Edge concept, which was used during The Power of the Doctor. So yeah, this first half of the leak seems pretty reasonable, but then it gets to obviously the stuff with Ncuti Gatwa, which I would say I think everything is already finalised for whatever his first series is going to be. Whilst I do have an interest in a lot of the stuff that is being shown here, I am less likely to believe it, because where would they get all this information from? So I'm going to say it's a 50-50 on this leak, personally. But I've got to say the first stuff with the 60th anniversary does seem a lot more likely, and also the stuff where they mentioned about season 1 being what series 14 would be, because obviously there's been rumours anyway for like a soft reboot, and I feel like, yeah, with Disney being involved, a soft reboot would definitely be a likely option. So yeah, with that being said though, thank you very much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe for more nerdy content, and I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support, and goodbye.